It's Danny Vegas time in a Danny Vegas world, and as you well know, it is 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So I'm Danny Vegas.
I'm Michelle Roxy Davis.
And this is the 702 Rock Show, Beyond the Hobby, and Rox is back from last week. She was at the big awards ceremony. How was all that?
The NABO Awards show was fabulous. Thank you so much, Danny, for nominating me.
Well, you should have won. I was mad. I was about ready to go online, but I said, you know what? I don't want to embarrass my friend. So you should have won.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
As far as I'm concerned, as far as anybody else is concerned.
Yes.
So we can't banter too much, but no one. Before the show we're saying, how do I look? But no one mentioned I got a tie on today.
You look great.
Yeah.
You look fabulous.
Yeah, I put our tie on. We got Michael Mack on the show. Great.
From Max Pond.
That's right. Woo. Great entrepreneur. We got a young lady here that's hotter than fish grease. So I wore
Mariah,
a tie today
Rivera.
to make sure that I was stepping up.
Hotter than fish grease. Yeah. I would think bacon grease would be hotter.
Well, I don't know. I've just been saying fish grease for 30 years, so we're just going to go with that.
Okay.
Takes a lot of hot grease
Mariah,
for fish.
How hot would you say it would be?
You are bacon grease hot.
Ooh. Well, we'll take that. Golly, I'll have to show my old lady that clip.
Yeah.
But anyway, today our first guest on the first segment, number one, is Mariah Rivera.
Yes.
And that's her real name.
Yes. She's
Say
from...
hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hi. Nice to be here.
Nice to be here. So, now I know you guys were talking a little bit before the green room and talking about how extraordinary a story we have here.
Yep.
And then, of course, I went on to study Mariah. Of course, I just got hooked up into she's a cheerleader for the football team. So I know you got some things we want to talk about with her, and then I'm going to come in and talk about the football stuff.
Well, thank you, Danny.
All right, fire away.
Well, first off, welcome to 702 Rocks Beyond the Hobby. We have a live chat discussion, so if you have any questions for Mariah, please feel free to shout them out. She is a performer, a model, and a dancer at the Fantasy Show. That's at Luxor. And she also is a cheerleader for the Outlaws. So welcome to the show, Mariah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
So 702 Rocks presents Beyond the Hobby. We like to talk about passionate people who are entrepreneurs who take their secrets of success and they build it into a lifestyle that they love. So when I was talking to Mariah, we were talking a little bit how she became a showgirl, how it all started. And it began in the Grand Junction, little small town of Colorado, where she began playing basketball. She actually got a scholarship for basketball, and she pursued her career as a jock of all things, But what I loved was the secret of success beyond her hobby was that she injured her ankle during basketball, and you were trying to figure out what to do now, because now that you can't play basketball, you have a scholarship, you're like, what are my choices now? And from there, she told me an inspirational story about how her mother encouraged her to be a showgirl, to actually go back to college and be a performer and be a world-renowned performer.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, that's me in a nutshell, pretty much. Yes,
Love
that's
it. Love it.
My story.
So that's an inspirational story, especially since your mom encouraged you to go back to college.
My mom is my biggest supporter in life, always. She just always knows what's right for me. Anytime I have any questions on anything, she's the one I go to make sure I'm on the right track and doing the right thing. So
that's great.
I love my mom.
Especially having a support like your mom, focusing on what she thought was your best career. And now that you've been at Fantasy for the last 7 years, she obviously picked the right career for you.
I did. Yeah. I think sometimes you just have to just listen to your heart and kind of just, I try not to make too many decisions and just kind of go with the flow. And if this opportunity comes up, I try to take advantage of everything and kind of just see what, throw fishing lines out there and see what catches.
So some of the fishing lines that she also did was she went to school for accounting. And some of the things that she was trying to dibble and dabble on was to be a showgirl and a singer.
Yes.
And perform around the world, but still go to college and get her degree in accounting. And so those are some of the things you're still dabbling in.
Yes.
So, a woman never stops when it comes to knowledge and power and education. Woo.
Oh, is that what they say?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Better watch out.
Believe
knowledge
me.
is power.
Because I'm telling you what, the NABO Award show, there was a lot of powerful women.
Yeah, I know. I could feel the aura already.
You better watch out.
I know. You guys
Power
can launch
is
the
in the
space.
room.
You can launch the space shuttle. You can control the world at the same time.
Love it.
I know. So very cool. Well, the thing is, for all you people, I know we broadcast worldwide, so all you knuckleheads out there that come to Vegas, they're like, what's a fantasy? So fantasy is a long-running show here in Las Vegas that if you come here, you can. And she's been in the show for 7 years.
7 years,
and
yes.
believe me, in this town, you do anything for 7 years, you're in the Hall of Fame because you can be. 7 years is a long time in Vegas.
It's a very long time. Most shows don't even have runs half that long, so
I've seen shows that last a week.
I've been in rehearsal for shows that opened up and they only ran a day.
Wow, that's even worse. So that's an incredible thing. So I want to talk about the football thing.
Oh, yeah, she's a cheerleader for the Outlaws. If anyone doesn't know, Vince Neil's one of the owners.
He's one of the owners, which, you know, if you're a Motley Crue fan, that's a big deal. He's a resident here in town, so you get to see, you kind of get to see him around quite a bit. But now, what was the process for all that? I mean, I've seen the pictures. You're out there. You're looking great. You're around all these celebrities. But, I mean, what was the process of, okay, I'm going to try it. I got to try out. I'm picked. Did you kind of go into it like, I got this? Or did you kind of go into it like, wow, there's a lot of competition here. I don't know.
Well, I've been in Vegas, obviously, a while now. And so the way I got the job was with one of my friends is on tour with Motley Crue. So she was... asked me if I wanted to be involved. She said she was going to be, So I didn't actually audition, which is nice.
She had the hookups. She had the hookups.
Yeah.
It's not who you are, it's who you know.
Well, in this town, it certainly is.
Yeah.
It's a small town, but at the same time, it's certainly who you know can get you anywhere. So you didn't even. But you know what? Everybody kind of, if you are been in a dance review for 7 years in Las Vegas. They're probably calling you to be on this squad.
Yeah, your reputation precedes you in this town.
Oh,
so
right.
it's. I mean, I would have auditioned if I hadn't been asked
right.
to be involved in it, but it's just been a really amazing opportunity and experience.
And what I love the most is she's so humble. Actually, I met her through Twitter. Believe it or not, I just sent a simple tweet. Thanks for the follow. Love to have you as a guest. And that's as easy as it was.
Well, it's your reputation, Rox. You are
broadcasting and getting the word out and promoting. That's what I love. Social media, health, and fitness. That's what I'm all about.
And Gene and me.
Yes, well, it's all about Danny Vegas and Gene Wood's racing experience. And without WCOBM, we wouldn't be here today.
Oh,
so,
I say thank you that I get to work with you every day.
High five.
High five.
So, Mariah, give out your social media contacts.
I'm on Twitter at Mariah_Rivera1, Instagram Mariah_Rivera1. I have a fan page on Facebook, Mariah Rivera. I'm huge on social media. I love to talk to as many people as I can. So
love it. I hope that you come back on the show.
I would love that.
And we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we get back, I think we need to bring on Michael Mack from Mack's Pond.
You want to do a couple with Michael Mack?
I think we're ready.
Okay, sounds good. We'll be back. Lickety split.
You're watching 702 Rocks Beyond the Hobby with Danny Vegas and Michelle Roxy Davis on WCOBM.com.